Hi, I'm Adriano from the DGSA, and I'm going to show you the palpation of the levator scapulae muscle. We noticed on our courses that participants have quite often difficulties to find the right direction of the muscle, and they are looking often too posteriorly, where the semispinalis capitis muscle is running. So remember the landmarks. The origin is the posterior superior border of the scapula, in between the angulus superior and the trigonum, and it attaches on the transverse processes C1 to C4. So the muscle has an oblique direction from caudal posterior lateral to cranial anterior medial. And remember also that the proximal third of the levator scapulae muscle is covered by the upper trap. So let's do the palpation on our model. The direction of the levator scapulae is this. Coming from the medial superior border of the scapula to the transverse processes C1 to C4. Another important landmark is the anterior border of the upper trapezius, which is much more anterior than people sometimes expect. The anterior border of the upper trapezius is useful to differentiate between the part of the levator which is covered and the part which is non-covered by the trapezius. For the palpation of the lower part of the levator scapulae, which is covered by the trapezius, we can choose either a flat palpation, pushing with the finger through the trapezius, reaching the levator scapulae, and we move the finger perpendicular to the fiber direction, rolling over the muscle and looking for a bump underneath the trapezius. Or we can choose the pincer palpation. For that, I need a relaxed trapezius. That's why I support the patient's shoulder girdle actively and bring it in elevation while I ask the patient to stay relaxed. Now with the pincer grip, I try to grab the levator scapula through the trapezius. Be aware that you don't take too much trapezius in between your fingers, otherwise you have no chance to grab the levator scapula. As the levator scapula is a bulky muscle, it's often mistaken as a muscle thickness in the trapezius muscle. To find the upper part of the levator scapula, I palpate the anterior border of the upper trapezius first. So the levator scapula lies in front of it, and for the palpation we can choose again the flat palpation, pushing with the finger against the muscle belly and move the finger perpendicular to the fiber direction, or the pincer palpation. Try to grab it in between your fingers. Be aware not to grab the sternocleido in front of the levator scapula, which is a bulky muscle. So stay in between the sternocleido and anterior border of the upper trapezius. So that's all, folks. I hope this video is going to help you in your daily business as a dry needling and manual trigger point therapist. And don't forget to visit our webpage and to give me your thumb up.